Good day, madam.
Good day to you, sir.
How may I assist you this fine morning?
I wish to enter this very establishment for the purposes of joining many other like-minded individuals for an afternoon of music and merriment.
Certainly, madam. Before I let you enter, could I possibly trouble you for verification of your full vaccination from that terrible malaise, COVID-19?
No, sir, you may not.
And why not, might I inquire?
Not that it's any of your business, my good man, but I have not yet allowed myself to be stuck with any sharp implement wielded by anyone claiming to be a medical professional for the purposes of protecting myself from a farcical ailment concocted by charlatans for the purposes of bringing the populace under the heavy cosh of authoritarian control.
I beg your pardon?
I refuse to accept the vaccine as I have no knowledge of the contents therein, and thusly, I do not trust it.
I see. And as you have insufficient knowledge of the contents of the vaccine, you are unwilling to allow it into your body as you have misgivings as to the true intentions of the highly trained medical professionals that have dedicated their livelihoods into protecting the well-being of everyone and anyone.
Yes.
I see. Forgive me for asking, but to be clear, you are not willing to accept the vaccine because, for lack of a better phrase, you don't know what's in it?
Precisely.
I see. Can I ask, do you have children?
I do, 2 sons and a daughter.
Wonderful. Healthy, are they?
Indeed. Strapping lads and a beautiful girl, a mirror to myself.
I'm very glad to hear it. Tell me, have they themselves been inoculated against those common ailments, measles, mumps and rubella?
Indeed they have.
And tuberculosis? Polio?
Of course.
And you yourself been protected from these illnesses by the same means? Intravenous injection?
In my youth, yes.
Wonderful. Now, tell me, if you'd be so kind. These vaccinations and inoculations that you had, and willingly allowed your children to have. What was in those vaccines?
Pardon?
The vaccinations and inoculations you and your children had. What were the contents of the injections and medicines you and your children took into your bodies?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
So, although you have no knowledge of the contents of the vaccines commonly known as the MMR jab, you allowed your children to be injected with these serums of unknown content, and you wholeheartedly trusted the medical professionals who recommend those vaccines?
Yes.
But you won't have the proven vaccination against the virus of corona because you don't know what's in them and no longer trust your doctor.
Precisely.
You're an idiot.